Welcome back to the Disney Lorcana Content Creator Pack Rush Tournament for Whispers in the Well as we get ready to kick off round 2.
New round means new winners. Make sure to comment anything below for your chance to win some awesome prizes from Heavy Play or some Whispers packs from SydeQuest games.
We're going to be picking new winners for every round of the tournament, which means this is a new round as we start today's video, so comment below to get yourself entered to win the prizes for this round.
We have 4 great matchups, starting where I take on Garrick, and then Monica from Lorcanaduo matches up against Colorislaw.
I'll be kicking off round 2 with my matchup against Allie, Sweete, and then, of course, later on we'll be seeing the reigning champion, Lorcana Man, going head-to-head with Dadcana. Can he continue his reign? We're going to find out today.
The tournament is just heating up. Let's get these matches underway.
Ready when you are.
Okay, well, we've got our 2 in the inkwell, and then I'm going to putting it all together into my inkwell, and for 3, I'll play Shanti Village Girl 05 with Singer 5 quests for 2. Pass.
Okay. Draw. I will ink the Sword of Hercules. I'll pay 2 for a Gaston.
Ooh, nice foil.
And pass to you.
Okay. Oh. I will pay 3 and play Elsa, Exploring the Unknown, a 1/3 for 1. And when I play her, I can draw a card.
Okay.
Ooh. And then I will quest for 2.
Yep.
And am I gonna put anything into my inkwell? Jeez. I'm gonna put Aquila into my inkwell and pass.
Okay. Alrighty. Draw. I'll ink a Malicious Me and Scary. I'll play Gurgi. I will pay 2 and boost Gaston. And I'll challenge your Shanti for 3.
Okay, so I will take 3 damage on there.
And I'll pass.
What's Gaston do again when he's boosted?
When he quests, I can choose one of your characters, and they cannot quest. They cannot challenge and must quest.
Okay. Thank you. I will quest for 3, going up to a total of 5. What's Gaston's willpower too?
It's a 3/3, and
3/3.
Gurgi is a 3/3.
Okay, that's fine. My guys are no strength. They aren't doing nothing. So I will follow it up with Mare Wind Dancer.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, 5/7 vanilla quests for 1, and I'm going to put Brooklyn into my inkwell and pass. Okay. Go ahead.
Ready, draw. I am going to ink a... Do I want that or that? I'll ink... Tough choice.
I know I didn't want to ink my evasive character, but here we are. You hadn't played one yet, so...
This is really a not easy decision. The 2 good cards. Which one do I want to play next turn? I will ink Clawhauser.
Okay.
And for 4, I'll play Sudden Scare on your Mare Wind Dancer. So he goes in the inkwell, and then you ink the top card of your deck.
No! Okay, that's fine. Well, didn't have to ink that guy. And then I ink the top card of my deck too?
Yep.
Wow, you're really ramping me up. Okay.
And I will challenge Elsa for 3 and your other character for 2.
All right, so Elsa deals 1 back.
And that's all I can do, so I'll pass with 2 cards in hand.
And you're still at 0 lore, correct?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure my totals on the screen are up to date. Okay, I have 7 lore ink that I can spend now. Holy moly. Okay. 1, 2. What do I want to do? I think this is the right thing to do. Oh, geez. I've got choices. All right, we're going to go this way first. I'm going to play Goliath, and it's a 5/5. Whenever one or more of my gargoyles challenges, gain a lore. And then for 3, I'm going to rewrite history and return this Elsa from my discard to my hand.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll ready up. And draw. I'll ink Hans and play a Headless Man Horse. I will quest for 2, go to 2, and your Goliath cannot challenge next turn. You must quest.
Okay.
And I'll pass you.
Okay. Well, just have to get lore the old-fashioned way, not from challenges from him. Okay. Cool. I will quest for 1, going up to 6. And for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will play. Actually, we're just going to go for 3 first. Let's play Elsa and draw a card.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll also play Magicka Dispel. When I play her, I may shuffle a card from chosen player's discard back into their deck. So I think I'm going to go with Shanti.
Okay.
And then go ahead.
Draw. Not bad. I will, for 5, play Genie.
Oh, cool.
Headless Man Horse will challenge your Goliath. Take 5. And then I will quest for 2 and go to 4.
That guy has 10 willpower, right?
Yep. So 5
Gross.
left, and Magica can't challenge, she must quest.
Okay.
And I have 1 card in hand.
Okay, great.
Your go.
Ready, set, draw. Oh, well, I don't really care about that. So, I will... She can't trade with anybody, so we're just going to quest up to 8.
Yep.
What's your lore total right now?
4.
Okay, I missed that. My bad. There we go. I knew I had missed that. There we go. 4 to 8 currently. And then for 6, we will play Creeper 5/4. Quest for 4. And I'll put Swooping Strike into my Inkwell. And then for 2, I'll play Rediscovered Page. When I play it,
Okay.
look at the top 4. Reveal a character card. I have no cards in hand right now, so it'll be my only card in hand. Oh, that's fun. I will reveal Shere Khan, and then the rest go into the bottom in any order. Okay, sweet. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I will ready, draw. For 4, I'll Thunderbolt your Creeper for 4.
Wah!
The removal, let's go.
So good.
2, I'll play Shere Khan. I will challenge your Elsa with Gaston and take 1. And I will challenge your Magica with the Man Horse and take 3. So he's got 8 on him, and then I'll quest for 3 with my Glimmers and pass you no cards in hand.
Okay, I have you at 7, me at 8.
Correct.
Great. Draw. We'll go ahead for 6 and play Shere Khan, Evasive. When quests, banish chosen opposing damage character, then put 1 damage counter on another chosen character. And let's see. I don't have any boost cards right now, so I will pass.
Okay, I'll ready. Draw. Okay, let's start by questing Gurgi for 1, so I'll go to 8.
Okay.
And then I will pay 3 to play Fragile as a Flower on Gurgi, who can't ready next turn, but I draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 1 card in hand, and then I'm just gonna quest for 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 13.
Got it.
And Shere Khan can't challenge, and I'll pass.
Okay. Well, I cannot challenge, so let's go ahead and quest for 2, which ironically will let me get rid of something. We'll go to 10. Oh, I could get rid of either of them.
I think you get rid of both.
Oh yeah, because I'll get rid of the Headless Huntsman and then put a, because he's at was he at 8? Yeah,
it
and
was
then
at 8.
I'll move the 1 damage counter from him over to Gaston. Well, cool. I've never played this card before.
Yeah, I've never seen it in a game.
That was fun. And then this guy doesn't have boost, so that does nothing. For 3, I will play Li Shang. How many cards do you have in your hand?
1.
Okay. That doesn't really help do anything. So I guess I'll just pass.
Alright, I'll ready, draw, and I will quest for game.
Good job. You go all the way up to 17, right? Just for kicks.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I got it on there.
Nice. GG's.
Yeah, good game. You get to go on to round 3. That you getting rid of the lightning.
Congratulations to Garrick. Moving on to the semifinals, taking out Zbeck. What a great round of Pack Rush. We got 3 more matches for you ready to go. Let's go ahead into match number 2 of the day. Welcome to round 2, the Disney Lorcana content creator Pack Rush tournament for Whispers in the Well. We got a matchup here with Monica from Lorcanaduo versus Colorislaw, and they're kicking it right off. Colorislaw putting out a Gaston, no inking there either right off the bat here.
Well, that's something you can do in Pack Rush since you start with each of your filler cards per pack. So why not? If you've got a lot of low-cost things or nothing to ink, at least she still had something that was playable.
A nice little Whisper character there.
Yeah, really get to see
Monica
some of the
does
new
ink.
mechanics.
Putting on a Raja bodyguard. Nice beefy body right on that first turn.
Yeah, and because it is just the first turn, why have it enter play exerted? There's nobody you need to protect, so Raja just gets to stay ready. He can decide what to do on Monica's next turn. Have you encountered this Raja at all in your constructed play?
Yes. So if you're playing the dogs deck, you probably have some Rajas in that deck. And I, as we're recording this, played 22 matches online yesterday of the dogs deck. So I don't know. I started really crashing hard at the dogs deck last night, and this is completely off topic here. But like, I don't know. As we're going into Richmond this weekend, as this releases, I still don't know what to play.
Well, a good card for constructed, and I would say Raja is also going to be a strong card in this matchup. He's just got such good stats. Even though he only quests for 1 lore, he's going to be hard to get rid of. And we see the first boost over by Colorislaw.
I really love how they've introduced boost with Whispers in the Wild. It's really brought some nice new mechanics into the game. It makes some cards quite a bit more powerful than they might have been before.
It looks like we
Color
just
does quest there for 1 too.
Yep, just to get points on the board. That's what we want to see. We're only going to 15, so it's a little bit shorter than a regular game. And Monica's going to throw an emerald card into her inkwell. Will we get to see another character in play for her? Some of these previous games have just been characters right away. This one feels like our players are starting out a little bit more timid.
Yeah, you like to, especially in Pack Rush, flooding the board as much as possible really can get the game moving super quick and make the other player make some decisions they might not want to make right off the bat.
Thinking about to ink.
Daisy Duck Ghost Hunter coming in. What's support to 2 cost 2/3?
Nice. Having support and bodyguard together, that's a nice little combo.
Yeah, and gonna add on promising lead along with that. That'll help.
Absolutely.
The promising lead lets a character get +1 lore and gain support this turn too. As Monica goes up to 2.
I like how the board is being set up on Monica's side. Now it's going to be time for Colorislaw to match. Can she throw down a second character on board? Otherwise, right now, Monica with 2 lore is ahead by a little bit, but also showing a lot more, a faster clock in play.
Yeah, Color putting down Bronx too, which is a nice character with Reckless.
Yeah.
Does Stone by day two as the gargoyles do.
And that's going to be
Gaston, a tie up the score.
Yeah, that'll be nice too with that to be able to challenge Raja, because I'm guessing that Monica will just quest here, give the extra support to Raja if needed, but maybe even just quest with both of them.
Yeah, at the very least, Bronx, like you said, can clear off that bodyguard. Looks like she's going all 4 ink here for her own bodyguard, Headless Horseman.
A strong one too.
4 cost. A double bodyguard now, Monica said.
Don't touch my Daisy Duck. She's got support.
I don't think she's going to get touched anytime soon.
Keeping things spooky.
They're both still at 4 ink. Headless Horseman has so many good cards in Whispers in the Wild too. I was so happy they included him.
Me too. Even though we've moved past the Halloween times, it felt like the perfect time when Whispers released to be getting all of these cards that did have sort of October references that now we get to enjoy year round.
Yeah, and also such an iconic character in the Disney parks too. If you go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, you might know what I'm talking about.
I'm so envious of all of your Disney experiences. I'm going to put more on my list this year of going to Disney.
You got it. It's so amazing. It's so amazing. Now with Disney Lorcana also coming into the parks here just a couple weeks, actually next weekend as we're recording this. Get some good promos going on. Try to get out there.
And we see Colorislaw counting up. Obviously missed an ink drop early on, but has she built up enough ink with, I'm guessing, some uninkables in her hand, maybe some huge things? Looks like we're going to see Bronx going in here for one of the bodyguards, taking out Raja as expected.
Yeah, Bronx will survive that one, but he couldn't have survived the Horseman. That would have been a trade.
And is that an action coming down?
Yeah, next stop, Olympus.
That one's so good. Did she have to pay for it, or did she get it for free?
I think she paid for that one.
Yeah, not quite a 5 strength character, but still a great card.
And I'm putting a Duckworth to go with it. He does have Rush and is a 3/1. Also can quest for 2 if you don't want to use the Rush on it. Yeah, send it in the Daisy Duck, clear the board. So a bit of a board wipe there in that turn. Not bad.
Yeah, which I wasn't expecting. With all of those bodyguards, it felt like a big wall to get against. However, by using some other actions that she happened to have in her pack rather than a character, she was able to get through and quest up to 4. We have a tie game now. It's back to looking like anybody's game with one character.
Just like that, a complete reset.
Yeah, Monica's now turn to match and get another character back on board so we can reset this race. Especially
ink to get to 5 here.
Yep. Gaston, our lone surviving character.
No more.
Hermes
comes in a rush and wipes him right out.
Yeah, might as well.
And still has 2 ink to play with too.
It looks like we're just going to get a pass turn here back over to Colorislaw. Must have some larger things in hand. And also starting off with only 5 cards, our players might not have that many cards left in hand at this moment. Might be close to top deck mode. Ooh, Clawhauser. This is a great card. So strong. Quests for 2 lore.
And has Challenger +2, so can be a 7/6 upon challenging.
Gonna need some characters with super large stats. Oh, well, how about a Clawhauser? I'll see your big kitty cat with my own big kitty cat. Would you like to dunk a donut and some coffee with me?
Did you see Zootopia too?
I did. And you saw it too?
I did. I loved it, and I actually liked it a lot more than the first one. Even it was such a good movie.
I really liked it too. Yeah, I liked how we already had the story set up and how they kind of did a quick little review and then threw you into a completely new story. It wasn't like some sequels where they're just a retelling of the first story with a different plot point. It was all new.
No, it's good. It was really good. Monica throws down 2 Ichabod Crane. 0/2 does quest for 2, and when he is banished, he just goes in your inkwell too. So ramp you up a little bit also if you haven't been ramped.
And a Mulan.
Look, quick response from Colorislaw here with her Mulan.
Yeah, that's great.
So now just kind of the battles of which Clawhauser will go sideways first here.
I mean, when you're so close at 4 lore each, I think both players are going to build up their board a little bit more before taking that action. You just don't want yours to be the first one to be gone just because you exerted it first. And we see a Black Heron, One Bad Egg. Also a great little card. 3/3 who can quest for 1.
Yeah, quest with Ichabod there too to get to 6, and Black Heron's also been in a lot. Look at that Dragonfire coming in saying goodbye to that Clawhauser.
Clutch.
Real quick.
Now Colorislaw will be able to exert their Clawhauser, I feel like, pretty safely. You'd get a 2 for 1 if Monica does decide to want to challenge on her turn. Yeah, that Dragonfire, that was huge.
Well, that's huge. Dragonfire is such a big card. Not in general, of course, but even so in Pack Rush more so at times.
It's one of the few removal cards that we have from the first set, the first season, and I'm really happy to see it back in here. It's just a solid card, uninkable, but makes you think a little bit about what you're doing, and just getting any removal in these Pack Rush games is huge. And 2 pieces of removal already on Colorislaw side. Wow.
Yeah, board's looking good on color side here. Okay, not a bad body here too for Monica. 5 cost 5/5 Terran from the Black Cauldron with support, and they do quest for 2 as well.
I was watching this movie last night.
I haven't watched that movie in so long. How was it?
Well, I went to the 30-minute mark and paused it and went to sleep. But the opening is as great as I remembered it. And I remember thinking like, I think some of these parts were really scary as a kid. Like when he's getting chased, trying to catch up with Henwin. I was like, I think I hid under the covers during this part.
Yeah, it's another movie I have to watch again. I probably watched it when I was like 8 or 9. Maybe.
Yeah, highly recommend a rewatch. Plus, with all of the characters in here, it's great just to kind of see some of the cards that I have fun playing with now and opening in the movie. Because, yeah, it has been a while. And that was the only character that we saw Monica put down. And now we've got another match over on Colorislaw side, throwing down another little character. Also from the Black Cauldron. Is that?
Yep, Gurgi.
Yep. That I paused right after that scene last night.
I see a Dragonfire in Monica's hand now to get rid of the other Clawhauser. It's crazy.
Literally, you want to get rid of mine with fire? I'm going to burn yours too.
And then she'll tie the game here with questing Terran to get to 8. So now we got Gurgi versus Terran on the board as Colorislaw also lays down and Flotsam.
Ah, nice. We're just
A little bit
keeping
of
this.
evasive there with 4-2 stats.
Yep, keeping the board pretty even.
I like the quick fire play too.
Oh, yeah. And Monica should have.
Brianna's got one card in hand.
Yeah, all the ink to do whatever she wants. Will we see it? Not this turn.
Yeah, did quest up to 10, so 5 away from victory. 3.
Basically, yeah, 3-turn clock. Ah, we see another promise over on Colorislaw side.
Yeah, she'll quest to 10, so tie it up again here. Let's see what we do with Gurgi.
It's anyone's game at this point. We could see removal off the top, a character who can like just, get 2-3 questing off the top. Both of our players have enough ink. They should be able to play most of the cards in their pack that they draw.
Yeah, it's
Except
kind of become like Battle of the Black Cauldron here.
Ooh.
Island comes down too.
Yeah, we have seen quite a few of the characters here from that franchise, which is great. Oh, yeah, and Eilonwy, Princess of Lear. The real reason I watched the movie was so I could say that card right. Let's be honest. I'm broadcasting next weekend.
I feel like we all struggled with that one.
I so badly want to say Eilonwy instead of Eilonwy, just because the letter is first. Ooh,
Yeah,
and there's a
one.
Caw who can quest for 3. That's what I was saying. If we get something big over here, that could just be a game ender.
Yeah, and is evasive. So technically could take care of the Flotsam, stay on the board, and then quest out if she has another character here.
Yeah, Colorislaw is going to need a 3rd removal spell if possible and soon, as can't challenge into a ready character, can only really work with what she's got over on her play area right now. Maybe thinking about questing, but then you could make Monica go a little bit slower if she decides to challenge, but will she if she can just make it a 2-turn clock without losing a character?
Yeah, it's like Donald Duck coming in, Ghost Hunter version of Donald. Oh, Detective Donald Duck coming in here. And you could give character challenger +2 when Donald comes in, if there's a detective on board, which there is not.
Which doesn't matter anyway, since there's no legal characters to challenge over on Monica's side, but sets up nicely to be able to continue the race. We've got, three lore also represented over on Colorislaw's side.
Yeah. That Caw being evasive makes it tough.
I think we're going to just see Colorislaw questing out here, getting up to 12 points on the board. At least threaten back the win. Here. Yeah.
So that will force Monica to at least take out the Flotsam here.
Yeah, Monica can't do it in 1 turn, so now it's kind of, okay, I'm going to trip you up, and now I'm going to trip you up. Who's going to trip over the finish line first?
Yeah, and that'll pretty much get her game. Lena Saberwing, quest for 2, 3/3.
So good.
So you could just go ahead and challenge with the Caw here. Caw will survive, and you'll still have game on the board the next turn.
Yeah, I don't think there's very many things that are left in Whispers in the Well that can deal with 2 characters, especially with their stats. Yeah, we'll see what Colorislaw draws. anything to save the game?
No, had her own Lena Saber wing. But that'll do it.
Keeping in
Monica will
true
take
spirit,
this
matching
matchup.
each other's characters.
Yeah, a lot of matching in those two packs.
But Monica
But
will
Monica
take
will
the
move on
W.
to the semifinals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good matchup. A lot of back and forth. Congratulations to Monica moving on to the semifinals. Now, before we even get into that, let's talk about the audio there. I apologize for the audio. I sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks in that one. Unbelievable. It's going to happen one more time in this episode. I don't know what happened, but it happened. Anyway, congratulations to Monica moving on to the next round. We have a great one next, as Dadcana goes one-on-one with the reigning defending Pack Rush champion, Lorcanaman himself. Who's going to take it? Will Lorcanaman continue his reign and move to the semifinals? Or is Dadcana gonna dethrone Lorcanaman?
All right, we're back with another round 2 match for the Disney Lorcana Pack Rush tournament. And we've got Lorcanaman versus Dadcana. And we're starting off where Lorcanaman is going first, putting an ink into his inkwell up to 3. And we see our first character, Bagheera. Great stats. Just vanilla, but love it.
Yeah, nice start.
4-4
Got to
for
mention
3.
here, Lorcanaman pretty much defending the title here still. So he is the ongoing champion. We'll see if he can move it on. He can move it on to the semifinals here in round 2 against Dadcana.
And
We'll see how
Dadcana
Dadcana matches up Bagheera.
also going up to 3 ink and gonna play
Shere Khan and Olaf. So nice getting 2 characters on the board there. That'll definitely help out, try and speed things along a little bit if you're looking to race.
Yeah, especially Olaf's ability. When he leaves play, you get to draw a card. Very strong little 1-drop. And as we've said before, going wide can definitely be an advantage in Pack Rush. So starting off with 2 characters is a great way to match up a Bagheera.
Yeah, I like to go as wide as possible in Pack Rush.
I feel like with the decks we've been playing in Core, we also kind of just like to go wide. You've been on Dogs, I've been on Burn. Let's also just kind of dump those cards out there and get those characters questing or comboing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's a strategy, I guess. I like going that route. I like going fast. I don't like my games to last like 40 minutes for one match.
Me too. That's the beautiful thing about Pack Rush is it doesn't take that long to play a game. I think at most some of our rounds have been 30 minutes, but sometimes they've been as short as like 10 minutes. When an all-star Cheshire Cat, inexplicable. What do you think of this Whisperer?
It's a great card. It may be one of the best cards that's come out this set. Seeing so much play in so many constructed decks, whether it be Purple Steel, Blurple, it's everywhere. Every Amethyst deck I feel like pretty much has a Cheshire Cat in it right now.
Yeah, if you haven't
I know
seen
my
it
Ruby
before,
Amethyst deck has it in there.
yeah, you get to move 2 damage from any character over to another just by boosting. And I think the boost is only 2. It's not that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And just being able to hold that up no matter what is so good.
And Dadcana putting down that chomp to get rid of Bagheera and then replaying Shere Khan. And putting down the Horn King also for 1. So getting 2 characters right back on the board for himself.
Yeah, just the common version. There are 3 different versions that you could open in Whispers of the Well, but we still love to see those Black Cauldron characters thriving.
Yeah, and a great enchanted version too of the Horn King.
Yeah. I hope one of our players gets an epic or an enchanted or even an iconic. We haven't seen that yet, have we? Maybe
we
an epic.
have not seen. I think we've seen a couple epics. We have not seen an enchanted yet. As Lorcanaman puts down 5 cost 5/5 Scuttle, who does have ward and quest for 2. So nice big body there. Can also do some damage as well as some questing damage.
Yeah, Scuttle is pretty good on the stats as well. Anything that can quest for 2 in Pack Rush is a huge advantage. And both of our players just keeping their characters up. Of course, Dadcana's character's ink were drying, and now he's getting ready. Is that some magical maneuvers? No, that's something else. What action is that?
Performance review.
Performance review.
Yeah, so with performance review, you can exert chosen ready character of yours to draw cards equal to that character's lore.
Okay.
And putting on a Detective Mickey go along with it and get some more ramp there also.
Card draw, ramp, card advantage by Olaf. I'm really liking what Dadcana's pack is doing for him right now. And we see a Daisy Duck coming down, one of our detective friends for Lorcanaman.
Mickey was thinking about it, and then I think he's shooting something. Okay, so now he's actually going to go. He hurled his Thunderbolt to get rid of the Shere Khan. A little back and forth there. Let's see what he'll do with Scuttle here.
Just questing for
Scuttle
two.
for 2 to get to 3.
Yep. Scuttle's a pretty big body.
Yeah.
And especially with Cheshire Cat, do you think Dadcana is going to let any damage get on his characters?
Yeah, I think he's going to try and hold off as well. That'll help maybe answer that a little bit. Putting down a 5-cost 6/7 Cauldronborn vanilla card with some huge stats that can clear off that Scuttle or Cheshire.
Yeah, and Cheshire won't be able to take 4 turns to move enough damage if there's no challenges made just to take care of that. So that does help Dadcana kind of power up against that kitty cat.
And Lorcanaman responding with a pretty good card of his own here at 5 cost Rapunzel, 3/6 quest for 2 as well.
Yeah, not that much strength, but love the 2 quest. Keeps us on tempo for each other's race to the finish.
Yeah, and when he did play Rapunzel 2, chosen character does get -3 strength too, so I'm assuming probably gave that to Cauldronborn. Actually, looks like he's taking the Rapunzel back, maybe? Looks like, yeah, he did take it back. Put on Munchings and Crunchings in its place.
We are just having a casual, fun time looking at new cards, and it is, after all, everything you do on your turn is your turn. Hadn't done any other game actions, so we like to see that little friendly, hang on, takesy backsy.
Yeah, Munching the Crunchings could do some damage too. So with that, it's an item you can remove up to 2 damage from chosen character, and you can pay 1 less ink to play characters named Gurgi. So if Gurgi is in his pack, that could help.
Yeah. And a huge 3-quest character down on Dadcana's side. Whew.
Yeah, Dadcana's got quite a board now between Cauldron board, Flintheart Glumgold. Yeah, there's some big strength and then also some big questing. Got 6 lore currently on the board.
Yeah, and though we've seen Rapunzel in Lorcanaman's hand, having only 3 strength and Scuttle 4, not quite enough to be dealing with these large willpowers over on Dadcana's side. But I'm not going to count out Lorcanaman yet. He's, after all, defending his title and could have a lot more cards in his pack, like some removal.
Yeah, it looks like Dadcana is top decking from this point on here too. Let's see how Lorcanaman wants to battle this one. I feel like a little bit of a tough hole to go out of here. Do you quest? Do you just pass, send it back to Dadcana, let him make the move, or?
Well, it looks like Dadcana is not going to use anything this turn. No questing, no challenging. Just leaving it already?
Yeah, that's what it seems. Moving it back over to Lorcanaman and seeing, let him take the first shot, I guess.
I mean, if you have enough
He's gonna
characters. Got some discussion.
So we're seeing that Begone. So Begone lets you return chosen character item or location and cost 3 or less to their player's hand.
Do you think you'd only have, the Horned King or Daisy Duck to target?
Yeah, you got Mickey, Detective Mickey, or the Horned
Detective
King, and
Mickey.
that's it.
Yeah.
So kind of, I don't know. Would you use that here, or would you? I feel like I would have put out that Rapunzel.
I think I would want the Rapunzel on board too. We have a little advantage of that free information because bouncing one thing isn't really taking care of anything.
So send it back to Dadcana, did not use anything, and he'll quest that Flint Heart. And so you did put down that, yeah, Katrina Van Tassel. Another big body, 4 ink, 6/4. Really is controlling that board pretty good right now.
Yeah, now let's start turning things sideways and quest out, get our points up to 6 lore. And it's going to be really hard for a Lorcanaman to deal with those. We need to find something here, something large, some action, something that can put something in an inkwell. And we did see one gold foil.
Yeah, that's true. So one shot that will not be an enchanted or epic.
Yep.
So at the very least here, I feel like you got to get rid of Flint Heart, which you could do with Scuttle, because he's a 5/5. He's a 5/5 and only take 1 damage back.
Yeah, I think Lorcanaman will definitely do that here. We might finally see that Chomp come down. Oh, not Chomp, sorry. Be gone. That was earlier.
Yeah, I used it on that Cauldron Born. And you could use that Munchings and Crunchings too to get rid of any damage that happens to Scuttle too. So Blessed Bagpipes coming down, I think. Looks like he's debating it.
But first, let's challenge and take care of that big 3 questing character. And boost Cheshire Cat, move the damage over to, I'm guessing, the Horned King?
Yeah, I would think so.
Either that or Mickey. But yeah, I like the Horned King better.
And 2 with Blessed Bagpipes, whenever one of your characters a location with the card under them is challenged, you can gain a lore too, so that'll help if there is some challenging on Cheshire.
Yeah, and Cheshire is big enough that he was just able to take care of Mickey, which is why we did see the damage moved over to the Horned King. A great turn for Lorcanaman. Obviously, we still have a character that Dadcana will be able to replay in hand, but taking off that really fast clock.
Another big body for Dadcana. 6 cost, Inkbolt Vladimir, 5/6, quest for 2. And Lorcanaman just got so many big bodies to deal with now, it's going to be tough.
The Horned King, questing. We've got, challenging. We've got a challenge here, actually. It looks like we're going to be taking out all of the characters on Lorcanaman's side. Now, Lorcanaman literally has nothing to deal with those bodies.
Right, and those 2 items that he has on board are, kind of in trouble here also with Vladimir. Whenever Vladimir quests, you can banish chosen item. So you can quest out that Vladimir, get rid of both of those items that are on the board for Lorcanaman.
Yeah, Emerald does that really well, taking care of items in play. And how timely.
And really with nothing here to do.
Yeah.
Between that and, there's a Creeper. That'll get some lore on the board quick too.
Another Black Cauldron star and an all-store quester. We've got 4 lore that you gain when you are able to exert him.
We'll see if he'll get to. Oh man, now Ariel coming out. So another 2 questers. So he is really piling on the board right now.
Like all the good characters, let's get them out there. Let's quest for some more lore. You think he'll quest out with everything?
I think I would at this point. There's just not much he can do with it. Put the pressure on him, because then you're gonna have Creeper challenge somebody, because game is gonna be on the board at that point. Yeah, he's got 6 lore on the board and he's at 10, so he can win on the next turn if Creeper doesn't get rid of somebody.
And I don't know how many cards Lorcanaman has in hand, but I think we still know that one of them is Rapunzel. We haven't seen that come back down yet. And so, unfortunately, I feel like that means probably this other character is one of the few.
Yeah, 3 cost. 5/3. Good challenger.
We would have liked to see some rush character or something, really just a boom, go in there. But
yeah, that would have been helpful.
Creeper will potentially make a challenge on one of these characters. We're thinking about it here. Which one are we going to go after?
You got to go with Vladimir, I would think.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to take Katrina.
Okay. We'll take a big body out.
That still leaves game on the board for Dadcana, though.
Well, it might just be the case where Lorcanaman doesn't have anything else in hand.
Yeah. Could be, and I assume Dadcana just gonna quest out here for the win, get to 15.
Congratulations, Dadcana, going on to the semis as well.
Yeah, defeating the champions. The Lorcanaman no longer will be the champion heading into this final, as Dadcana dethrones him a bit here.
Yeah, and a hard match to go up against just every big character, even Clawhauser, who we didn't see.
Judy Hopps foil.
Okay.
No epics, no enchanteds. That was the legendary Daisy Duck foil. That'll help a little bit.
There's still more Pack Rush to play, so hopefully we'll see one soon.
Well, there it is. Lorcanaman has been dethroned. No longer will be the champion for the Content Creator Pack Rush Tournament as Dadcana takes him out. We're going to move into our last matchup of the day as myself takes on Allie Sweete. The last spot of the semifinals. Who's going to move on? Let's find out.
Okay, then I will ink Vladimir.
Okay.
For 1, I will play Zootopia.
Nice.
And then for 2, I will play Violet Saberwing and Pat.
Awesome. Yeah, I love getting those 2 plays right off the start.
Yeah.
And draw. I'm going to go ahead and ink Pluto. And then I'm going to go all 3 for Zeus. And pass back to you.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'm going to ink Baloo, pay 3 for Raksha, and then once during my turn I can pay 1 less to move her to a location. So I'll move her to Zootopia for 3, trigger Zootopia, move the character there to draw a card, then discard a card. So I will discard Shere Khan, pay 1 for Elonby. If that's how you say it.
I never know how to say that name.
No, I don't know. Oh, quest for 1 with Violet, and then I forgot to add the 1 for Zootopia. Yep. So go to 2 and pass.
All right. I'm going to reset. Building that board quick.
Yeah, it's gone well this time.
4. I'm gonna ink Cricky. I'm gonna go all 4 for Brom Bones. And let's see. Saberwing's a 3/1 or a 2/1?
A 3/1.
3/1. It's tough. Put a card on character. I think I'm gonna pass. Send it back to you.
So draw for turn. Oh, gain the law for Zootopia before I forget. I'll pay 4 for Headless Horseman Bodyguard.
Nice.
Then I will quest for 1 with Raksha, 1 with Violet, go to 5, and then pass.
Okay. Back, draw. Oof. I'm gonna go ahead and ink Inspector Tezuka. If I did that, it's dangerous. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go all 5 for hook hand. And let's see. Four, 6. I guess I'll trade Brombones, put the Headless Horseman.
Yep.
And Saberwing. Let's both take out Zeus. Probably should have boosted Zeus. Do 2, 3. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I'm gonna quest Zeus for 2, and I'll pass back to you.
Draw for turn. I'll pay 2 for Brooklyn. I'll pay 1 to move. We'll move Brooklyn to Zootopia to draw a card and discard a card. I'll discard Judy Hops.
Okay.
1 for Higgins. Those are new. Let me move my deck. That makes more sense than I have more room. So then I'll quest for 1, 2, 3. Go to 8.
Okay.
And I forgot Zootopia again, so I think I go to 9 and pass.
All right. This 5 back, draw. You're at 8 or 9?
9.
Okay, 10, 12, 15. 4, 6. All right, so I think I'll start out first by boosting Zeus, making him a 4/5. Saberwing's evasive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'll have Zeus get rid of Island We. Got 3 to play with. I'll have Hookhand get rid of Zootopia. And so 3 to play with. Getting dangerous here. Oh, do the other 3 for Cheshire Cat.
Oh, nice.
And I'll pass back to you.
Ready. Draw. Okay. Oh, ready. This would help. I'll pay 3 for rewrite history, return a character card, and I will choose. I'll go for Shere Khan, actually. Go for him.
Okay.
Then I'll ink Clawhauser and pay 2 for Shere Khan.
I think we did 2 damage, right? Sorry, let's remember that.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
And then I will quest for 1, 2, 3, 4 to go to 13 and pass.
All right, let's draw. 6. Okay, let's see what we could do here. Chosen damage character. Is Brooklyn a 3/2 or a 2/2?
A 3/2.
Okay. 14, 15, 3. Let's see if we can do anything here. I would take that out. Three, 2. 5, 3. I'm not sure. Is there anything I could do here? Let's see. That gets you to 15 still.
Oh yeah, I forget that Brooklyn's evasive as well.
Yeah, I think you win either way just because of the 2 evasive characters. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah,
Let's just go ahead and clear some things.
Yeah, I was thinking that Brooklyn was an evasive, so I was like, what's he talking about? He can do it. Oh wait, no, he can't actually.
Yeah, the evasive, I think that clinches it. Let's just clear some things. I'll get Cheshire to get rid of Raksha.
Yeah.
I'll have Zeus get rid of Higgins. I'll have Hookhand quest for 2 to get to 4. And then I'll pay 4 for Lena Saberwing. And if you have a character or a card under a character with a card under them, gain 1 lore to get to 5. And 1 left to play with. Well, there it is. The stage is set. The semifinals just around the corner as Allie easily takes me out in this round of Pack Rush. My pack was bricked. Allie had a great pack, easily took me out. Great play on her part as she moves on to the semifinals. Now, let's take a look at that bracket. Who are the final 4? Who's going to be going head-to-head? And most importantly, who is going to be the next Disney Lorcana content creator Pack Rush tournament champion? Let's pull up that bracket real quick as Allie will be going head-to-head with Garrick in the semifinals, and Dadcana will take on Monica from Lorcanaduo. Who's going to move on to the finals? We're going to find out this upcoming week. Let me know your picks below. Who you think is going to make it? Who do you think is going to be the champion of this round of the Content Creator Pack Rush Tournament? Again, don't forget to enter below to get yourself entered in to win some great products from Heavy Play and packs of Whispers from the Well from SydeQuest Games. All you got to do is comment below. Thanks so much for joining us. Everyone, we're going to talk to you soon as we head into the semifinals for the Disney Lorcana Content Creator Pack Rush Tournament for Whispers in the Well.